So if you're an experienced cabinet hanger or wall decor hanger or whatever, you'll know of the old drive a screw in and find out if there's a stud there method. Well, recently I did that, and I put a screw here and here and there and there and there and there and over there in the corner. Whenever I got the stud finder and put it on the wall, lit it up, I found out there was no stud where I had driven a screw there. I got lucky here, and there was one. There was not one there, and there was one there. I wasn't super comfortable having my wife putting stuff on this cabinet right above her workspace. So I said, let me go get a stud finder, one that's legitimate and one that I've seen recently all over TikTok. I came home with the Franklin Sensors Stud Finder Pro. So what makes this stud finder worth $50 when you can go buy a $20 stud finder from Walmart? You see this textured wall behind me? If you have your old stud finder, most of the time they're in a vertical orientation. You run them across a stud and they beep, and they just beep. On a textured wall like this, they can be super inconsistent. So they'll beep and they'll not beep, and you're just not sure. This one is a horizontal orientation. You set it on the wall, press your button on top, and we're already on a stud. Now, if there is an issue with texture or levelness, you have a wide face to handle any discrepancies that may come. It's got a little over 6-inch face that can run all the way across the stud. And as soon as you're ready to mark out your stud, there you go. You've got a pencil on here. Find your next one, mark it out, bring in whatever you're trying to mount. Say you're mounting a shelf, you mark your line, you mark your line. You can even set this down on your shelf. It's got a level on board that can level out shelves or whatever you're trying to hang. If you're hanging a picture or some kind of frame, set it up and lay it out pretty. One thing that's actually worth mentioning as well is that you can press the button and put it on the wall and it will work, or put it on the wall, press the button. There's no real calibration needed. It's called instantaneous stud finding. So what is so special about the lights on the Franklin Systems 710 Pro? The system has 11 LEDs that the moment that they go over a stud, they'll light up. Why is that so important? Because you can tell almost the exact width of a stud inside your wall, and you can always hit center every time. When you're coming in and want to add a screw to that right there, you'd always add it on the light that's in the middle. If you have two studs, say that there's two studs back to back here, these three would light up as well, and you'd know you'd have more access. If for some reason you had a stud here and a stud here, and they both fit on your gauge, these lights would light up as well. You'd know exactly where your studs line up. If you happen to be looking for some studs that were holding electrical or plumbing or whatever, and you knew for a fact they'd be kind of close to each other, this is a tool that could help you find those two studs because they would be lit up together. It runs on AA batteries, 2 of them, pretty easy to pop it off and get it on, no problem. I'd love to know what you think in the comment section down below. Is this a gimmick, or is it worth a little bit extra money for a professional grade stud finder? I know this was a quick video today, and I just wanted to show you this really cool stud finder. I told a few coworkers about it, and they said they'd probably never get something like that for home use, but I do remodel houses, and I think this is actually a pretty cool tool. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And if you're curious, it even works outside. Watch. Looking for a stud, looking for a stud. Oh, yep. Found one. There's your stud right there. You like that? What do you think, buddy?